OPR is the IRS office that enforces Circular 230. The big exam idea is jurisdiction. Who OPR can discipline for misconduct connected to IRS practice. It's broader than just attorneys, CPAs, and enrolled agents. If someone is involved in representing taxpayers, preparing returns, or giving certain written advice tied to tax avoidance, OPR may have a say. Start with the obvious Circular 230 group: state-licensed attorneys and CPAs, plus enrolled agents, enrolled retirement plan agents, and enrolled actuaries. On the EA exam, they love bundling these together and then sneaking in another category like appraisers or unlicensed reps. If the person is practicing before the IRS, assume Circular 230 is in play unless a specific exception applies. Now, the less obvious categories. Appraisers are covered when their appraisal is used in a tax matter, like valuing estate or gift property. Also, some unlicensed individuals can fall under Circular 230 if they represent taxpayers before IRS exam, customer service, or the Taxpayer Advocate Service, but only for returns they prepared and signed. And if a preparer submits a power of attorney for limited representation, that can pull them into OPR territory too. OPR cases usually start with a referral. Common triggers include inaccurate or unreasonable entries on returns, or a lack of due diligence. Another huge red flag is refund misconduct, cashing, diverting, or splitting a taxpayer's refund. OPR also looks hard at patterns: multiple years, multiple clients, or the same bad behavior seen by multiple IRS employees. Conflicts of interest can also generate referrals. A classic example is representing both spouses or ex-spouses when there's a joint tax liability and their interests aren't aligned. On the exam, watch for facts that scream one client's defense hurts the other. That's when OPR starts asking whether the practitioner properly managed the conflict and obtained informed consent where required. Taxpayers can also start the process. They can file Form 14157, the Return Preparer Complaint, with the Return Preparer Office. That office does an initial review and investigation, then refers appropriate cases to OPR. And yes, anonymous complaints are allowed. On the EA exam, the key is that the complaint doesn't go straight to OPR first. It's screened before referral. IRS employees also have referral duties. Picture an IRS auditor examining a return and discovering an abusive tax shelter wasn't disclosed. The taxpayer says, "My tax attorney suggested it and prepared the return." The auditor documents the preparer's identifying info, like name and PTIN, and files a written report to OPR. That's a clean exam pattern. IRS employee sees misconduct, then a required written referral follows. Which of the following disciplined practitioners may represent clients before the IRS? Ethan has been disbarred. Sophia has been publicly censured by OPR. Marcus has been suspended from practice for 2 years. Or is it none of them? Think about what each penalty actually does to practice rights. The correct answer is Sophia, the practitioner who has been publicly censured. A public censure is basically a formal reprimand, and by itself, it doesn't bar the person from representing clients. The tempting wrong choice is none, because disbarment and suspension do stop practice, but censure doesn't automatically take away practice privileges. Which of the following is an offense that could lead to practitioner sanctions by OPR under Circular 230? The choices are gross negligence, gross incompetence, gross delinquency, or gross recklessness. Think about the exact Circular 230 wording OPR uses for sanctionable conduct. The correct answer is gross incompetence. Circular 230 allows OPR to censure, suspend, or disbar for incompetence and disreputable conduct, and gross incompetence is a recognized basis. A tempting wrong answer is gross negligence, because it sounds similar, but it's not the key Circular 230 term they test here.